Hello everyone, it's Mary Jo Snyder. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are using these beautiful colors for Kevin Thiesen's A Card a Day in November 2024 Christmas edition. Bear with me again. Here we go with the adjusting of the camera. It wouldn't be a video if I didn't have to do some adjusting. Sorry about that. But there we go. We got Real Red, Shaded Spruce, Crumb Cake, and Pebbled Path. And we are finally using the Sophisticated Sled product bundle. This you can find in the Stampin' Up website. If you would like to purchase under me, I would be happy if you would do so. And you can find this in the online exclusives in the Stampin' Up website. And you can search me as your demonstrator, Mary Jo Snyder. If you have a demonstrator that you already purchased from or are a demonstrator yourself, please purchase from yourself. Please support your local demonstrator that you purchase from if you are interested in this product bundle. Okay, that was a whole lot of repeating of myself, but here we are. I'm excited. Let's get started. I'm going to find some stuff that I want to use, and we will go from there. I think that's Real Red card base. I have some, let's see, there's some Crumb Cake hanging around, and sorry, I'm not officially ready for this, but we are good to go. I've got some Crumb Cake. We're going to cut our sled out, do some stamping, and we need some Pebbled Path. So that is going to be another bin that I have handy. And where is it? There it is. All right, got all our in colors from 22 to 24, no, 23 to 26. 23 to 25. Wow, can you tell I just woke up from a nap? Much needed. Okay, and I need some Shaded Spruce. So let's find some Shaded Spruce. And we will get this project underway. I cannot believe this is day 29's project. And I have one more to go. That will be day 30, and that will conclude this challenge. So let's see what we can do here. All right, we've got these two colors. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. We have a card base that is Real Red, and it is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. So it's going to fold this way, but I'm going to, yeah, it is going to fold that way. That's how we're doing that. Okay, so I'm just going to keep these inks over here because I may need them. And of course I have scraps of everything else. So this stamp set is going to see ink for the very first time, which is really kind of cool. Except for one sentiment. Isn't that interesting? So I'm not really sure how to roll with this, but I'm going to do my best. All right, so we've got our stamp, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to do tone-on-tone stamping. Let's go ahead. We're going to need our piercing mat, which I have handy. And is that going to fit on this block? It sure is. This is the E-block. Not sure if it's still available in the online store, but that's what I'm using. I think it is. All right, and we're going to get Crumb Cake ink. This is the actual piercing mat because there's holes in it. That's my old one. Crumb Cake ink, which is right here in front of me. Tone-on-tone stamping. All right, I'm going to grab some Versamark. Getting ready to go to a gathering this evening. I'm super excited. I'm going to go hang out with some friends for a Christmas luau. Kind of get in the festive spirit. And we are putting Versamark on this to season our stamp since it hasn't been used, and it's not going to hurt our ink pad at all. So then I'm going to come in with my ink, and I'm going to hopefully get that ink to grab right on there. And if it doesn't look good, we'll flip this over and start again. Looks good to me. How you see that pretty good? Pretty awesome. That's seasoning my stamp with Versamark before using it in the ink pad. All right, so we've used crumb cake. I'm going to use the, are we going to use this? I don't think we're going to use that as ink. I think we're going to just do some die cutting. So we're going to need our frame, our sled frame, and that is going to be Pebbled Path. We'll grab our stamp cut and emboss machine. Y'all have one of these. It's like the best thing ever. We're going to get all of our plates that we need. We already have base plate 1. We'll need base plate 2 and a base plate 3. And I'll turn this so you can see what I'm doing. Like so. And we're going to go ahead and add the other 3 to the top to sandwich in that die. You know what I should have done was use, oh yeah, definitely should have. Oh, there's that pesky squirrel right outside my window. I should have used some, keep those fun shapes. You could use those for something. But there is the track of my sled. And I am just going to grab my paper. Those die cut pieces somewhere handy. Put this down. Grab the outline of my sled. And we're going to set this on here. Line it up real good. Hopefully. Oh, hands are cold. I think that's good. We'll add our top layer. Oh, that's what happens when I don't use my adhesive, my double-sided tape to, or Post-it tape, excuse me, to hold this in place. And it's right here, so let me just grab a couple pieces, or a piece, to hold that in place. There we go. Now we can go ahead and add the top plate, run this through. Okay, so we have that. Well, there must be a way to... So this is all new to me, so bear with me because I'm not sure how to do all this stuff. I'm learning as we go. I don't really want to cut that out, but I do want to cut out those 2 pieces up there. We're just going to leave it. There's got to be a way to do that. And maybe not. Because I think that should be blank right there. I don't want to ruin what I got going on here. Let me just see if there's a way. Yeah, we're going to leave it. It's better safe than sorry, right? Absolutely. I'm not going to try and cut something that's not supposed to be cut. All right, so we've got our sled. And I think, yeah, this is like totally not what I'm trying to do. So we have our sled, but this was supposed to be that. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. All right. Since I already have this, I just want to try, because that is stamped. You know what? So this is actually supposed to be 2 separate pieces. This piece, you cut this out and build on this the actual sled. Now I can do that, but I would need another piece of crumb cake. So let's go ahead and try that. I have a piece here. I'm just going to add this here and cut this out. It'll be fine. We'll work it out. We're figuring this out together. Now, I made a fence with this, but I didn't build the sled. I kind of was going for the silver tone of this part to be like a silver tone, going with that pebbled path, but that's okay. Now we have this. I guess we're doing this with dies rather than other things. We've got our die cut piece for our sled, right? And then this will go up top. There must be something else to go with that, but let's see if we can build this, and then we'll move on to the next phase. All right. Okay, silicone mat. I just had that yesterday as I was doing some cleaning. All right, so we've got that. Silicone mat. We've got all our little, there's little tiny things here that look like nail holes. And that will go here. Or is that too high? Let's look at our picture. We'll kind of mimic the picture here. No, that's perfect. So with that, right? And this will go right there. All right, so this will go right here. I guess I didn't get that off, did I? There's that and that. Okay, we built our sled. Not a problem. We'll adhere that together with our new new Tombow. And because I don't want to, I'm going to put Tombow on this. Just do some dots. And where I have glue, I can easily erase that with my adhesive eraser. So there's that. Looks cute. And this, does it go this way? Nope, because this steers. This is going to adhere on the center piece, like so. All right, so we have our sled, okay? We're gonna let that other glue dry, and we're gonna do our other part of our card. Wasn't too bad, right? All right, so that's our card base. This is another embossing we're gonna do with the trees. I am going to lay this in here and use the two biggest trees. Make sure it's lined up. This will get cut down, I'm sure. Not sure, actually. Maybe it's perfect. Oh, on the fly. All right, so we have base plate 1. Our embossing folder with our paper in, with the spine going in towards the center. It's going to go through first, and then our base plate number 4. Sorry for the wiggling. Sometimes that is very hard to push through. All right, so we have that. And there's our trees. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and measure this and see what it measures at, because it might be perfect. All right, so it's going to need to be trimmed a little bit. It is not quite, I need to trim a 1/8 of an inch off the top here. And then it will be 5 1/4 by 4. Perfect for the top or the top layer of a card. I also want to come in and do some stuff here. Sorry. I'll just leave that there. Yesterday, I had put some white ink on my blending brush, or the day before. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that without adding more ink to it, to the trees. Like so. Kind of gives you that impression that there's snow, a little bit of snow on the trees. It helps them stand out a little bit more. And let's see about getting this glue off there, because we're gonna add some wink to this anyway. Okay, so there's that. This is going to go right here in the center of those trees on dimensionals. Gotta poke something out of there. There we go. So the dimensionals should fit. Actually shouldn't have stuck it on that layer, but that's okay. They should fit, and if not, grab your smaller ones. I want it to stay, so add a couple more. And I'm going to grab small ones for right here. Boy, is it chilly here today in the 20s. And we weren't even supposed to get snow, but it's been snowing at my house all day. But you go into town and there's nothing. Not even snow on the ground. But I am in the higher elevations of where I live. Out of town, not really in the villages. It's just really nice to be where I'm at. I love being in the country. I'm going to add one more right here. So there's that. Add that in between the trees. Oh, we got some paper there. Now it's showing there, but that's okay. I'm probably going to cover that with something. Just kind of poking that dimensional under there so you're not seeing it peek through. There you go. Little trick. And we'll add this to our card base. Almost did it upside down. Oh, that'd have been funny. All right, got that. And I think I want to, I've already done it. I'm gonna cut that out. Actually, should I bring in some ephemera that I used before? I'm not sure. Let's say, let's decorate. Good. I hope your days are filled with fun and laughter. Or good tidings. Let it snow. What's another one? Yay all the way. How about let it snow? Perfect. Perfect, if I can find the perfect. So we had those pieces cut out, right? I could add that with a little piece of white in the center. This is a piece that cut out from our sled. So I'm going to reuse it. But I'm also going to grab a piece of white that I can cut down to fit on top of there. So for now, I'm going to grab this. We're going to use our real red. Not seasoned. We'll see how it goes. let it snow. I'm going to stamp that one more time down here. Actually, that's better. It'll be easier for me to cut. There's that. And so right about there. Perfect. It'll fit on that piece of Pebbled Path. Hands are really cold, sorry. I should have measured this before I put that on there. Now, is it going to let me move it? Wow, all thumbs. I think it's stuck, but I straightened it, so we're good. That's going to go here, just like so. Let's just grab grabbing our adhesive back snowflakes. I want to do something with this before adhering it down. I add this here. Add another one right there in hopes that it's going to line up. A little bit of the snowflake showing underneath. I think that's good enough anyway. Get our seal. That can go right there. Just the snowflakes peeking out from underneath, giving it a little hint of struggling. Let it snow. And I was going to put something else there, but I think I want this snowflake right there. And I'm going to grab my Wink of Stella. Get some down in the brush. I think I'm getting low. Flick that on there. It's either going to work or it's not. There we go. When that dries, you'll have little flecks of Wink of Stella, where that got a big glob there, but when it dries, it'll have little sparkles throughout the card. Got a piece of basic white. Oh, hands are frozen, actually. Yes, white. Cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. For the inside of the card, I'm going to grab that random snowflake. Put it in here, right there, to tie it all together. And one more thing, because we have really pretty ribbon. I'm going to tie a bow with this shaded spruce ribbon. Oh, my hands aren't going to let me. I'm really cold out here. Wrap, come underneath, and I think I remember how, but I don't really. And we're going to wing it. We're going to wing it. I think this. I had it, and then I stopped doing it for a day. And that was that. It goes under, and this goes, I don't have a clue. Loop, swoop, and pull, or tie it with your hands. You guys are so patient with me. I did it, and I'm gonna do it again. I refuse to give up. We got this, we've got this, we've got this, and we're gonna come together and tie it and hope that I'm right. And if not, so be it. Close. Very close. Ribbon scissors. Trim the ends. It's just so pretty with that bow. We can add that right there and be good to go. I'm sure it's not perfect the way it's supposed to be. No matter. I did it. All right. So tomorrow is my birthday, December 1st. Obviously, I'm sharing this video with you on November 30th. And that's okay. Look at that. Didn't that turn out great? Love it. So pretty. So there's card 29, or the project for day 29 in November. Yes, look for an awesome announcement tomorrow on my birthday. And I'll be doing that drawing over on Facebook for those 4 card kits that I announced on Facebook for people who subscribe to my YouTube channel, are over on my Facebook group, and like my Facebook group, and share the video, or just subscribe here, share the video, and invite your friends to join my YouTube channel. It would just make me so happy. I hope you enjoyed this card, since it was like all kind of crazy putting it together. I did get some wink on there and it made it bleed, but that's okay. It was my first real time using this bundle, but I kept saying that I was going to use it in my videos and I hadn't had a chance. So there you go. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will be back later on today or sometime today with the project for day 30, November 30th, 2024. And then we will move into December and start some birthday cards to celebrate my birthday and so many others, as well as Jesus's birthday. Thank you so much. Many stamp and blessings. Have a wonderful day. Bye.